Major miners and minor miners, welcome back to Bryland. In today's episode, we'll build a bridge that fills the gap between time, space, and gravity, or at least between two pieces of land separated by a really small stream. Welcome back, gang. We're here on the Bryland Island, and since we've last spoken, I know I said we were going to raise the land over here, but instead we're going to work on our bridge project. As you can see, I've laid down some markers for what we are planning, and I wanted to just point out a couple changes that I've made since we last gathered. The pyramid is here, obviously. You guys probably remember underneath the pyramid I had a hole that really shone down into the graveyard area. And I haven't been liking the way that that looks with the pyramid just floating over it. It's looking kind of old school Minecraft. So I wanted to spice things up a little bit. So I decided the best thing to do would be to make the body of water that I had a little bit bigger to make this river make a little bit more sense. Or maybe I should call it a stream. So I trimmed away some of the edges that you might remember here. I reshaped part of the hole that was there, removed all the lava and the rock. And one other change that I really... made that I don't think I've pointed out in one of my videos. Maybe I have. If I have, then double feature. I don't know. But you guys probably remember the fairy house. I raised the fairy house quite a bit. I tore it down and raised it because from where we were before, it was hard to see the angle. So I'll just run you over there so you can sort of see what we did, and then we'll get back here and work on the bridge to give the front yard a little bit more flair here on the yard project. So I really did like the fairy house idea. It was one of my favorite things that we've done on the Bryland Island. But you just couldn't like see inside of it from before. All you saw was like the top of the roof from this angle. But now as you walk up to it, and you can sort of see inside, and I think it makes it a little bit more fun. It even makes seeing it from the ground level all the way underneath the Bryland Island a little bit better. So I hope that you like that change, even though it's a minor change. It's a time consumer, and I just kind of want to show you guys some of the things that I change off camera along the way. So here we are on the Bryland Bridge. Let me grab a couple, pieces of wood and equipment so we can get going on this bridge project. All right, pretty sure I've got most of what I need here. Got the right kind of logs, good. Now let me kind of show you what the project is going to be. We're going to build the bridge over our stream here, and we're going to use spruce wood as one of the main elements. We're going to have posts that sort of start off the project and work off into these other areas. So fencing, I'm going to use acacia fencing. I think it's the first time that I've really used this sort of fencing for a project like this to make it look nice and pretty. We need to make sure that we have all of our logs facing in the right direction. Which way was I going to face these? Oh yeah, I was going to do these out. So I might as well put these here so I can get my logs facing in the right way. Here we are. So, Brian, why are you putting logs there or putting dirt there? Because I want these things to look right. So that will go there. See? So if I want my logs to face the right way, you got to make sure that you put them against the right sides of dirt or something else. And I want to start with the logs. I could build some wood and whatnot first, but I just want to make sure that the outlaying of this thing is correct. There we are. All right. So you can see already the form that the bridge is sort of taking. I'm going to get rid of all this extra dirt. We don't need it. Might as well use my stone or my diamond shovel since I've got this thing sitting here. And we're going to put this right here. Okay, good. So we've got those logs to at least get this thing going. Got my pillar logs to start everything. And I'm going to use, gosh, I think 3 different kinds of wood on this project. We're going to lay some oak here to get this thing started. And this next piece, ooh, I'm going to have to put dirt in and out to make sure I get everything right, I think. Oh, that's not dirt. That's okay. I can take it back out. The next one is going to be these, ooh, there we are. These spruce wood slabs are going to go here. Voila. And 4. Let's get rid of this thing so we can put that back. Oop. There we are. So I'm going to have varying layers and colors in the bridge to make it look nice and pretty. There we are. I want it to sort of stand out. If it's going to be the main entrance to my house, I want it to stand out. And I've got my sign here from my previous cut you've probably seen. Exciting transition. So that'll just be in the way for the video. Why not? It'll be fun. So we're going to build up another level. And we're going to do a little bit of the double wood pattern that we've done in the past. Oh, mistake there. I guess not pattern that we've done in the past, but at least the two color look that we've done in the past. And we're going to put one here. This one's going to go all the way. We're going to do this 3 wide. 1, 2, 3. And a piece of fence there, and fence here and there, carrying that same sort of look and pattern. Here we are, and 1, 2, 3. And we've got to bring up a, here we are, we've got to bring it up one more level is my plan, to make it one more, at least block higher. So this next piece is going to be the spruce, so this is going to be 3. The oak color. Let's get a piece of dirt here so we can get these going correctly. So yeah, I think this is gonna sort of have a unique look and still be nice and beautiful for our land. I guess I could have put a piece of slab there. Can I fit it? Yes, I can. All right. Just like that. Let's make sure our pattern looks correct, and it does. Excellent. What do you guys think? I think I like that. Let's put this here and here. And then another piece way up top. And we'll go to the other side and get the same sort of game going. Great. Let's fill in the fence pieces that I'm missing. 1, 2. There we go. So that's what it's going to look like coming out of the house. Maybe I'll extend some wood here to cover up that little bit of gap between our stairway. I think I might redo the stairway too, make it match. Make this thing a little bit prettier as the entrance comes out from the house. But let's do the same deal over here. Alright, so we started off with oak on the ground, and I've thought about how I'm going to do this, and I'm totally comfortable with covering up this piece. Why not? I think it'll still look cool. It looks good. And then we'll put a piece of wood there. Great. Very good, very good. And then, where's our fencing? There. And this goes up. 2, 3, 4. Right there. All right. And then we're going to do the oak here. Excellent. And you guys know that this is going to be the middle one. This level is 3 wide. So that's the second one. And then here's our third one. And then we'll create another step to get up to the next part. But let's finish off these logs first. Let's make sure we match these. One there, and one there, and a piece of fence here if I remember correctly, and a piece of fence here, and here. Very good. And then we need right there. All right, let's go up there and make this thing finished. All right. And let's put our fence here. Good. So that is the gist of the Bryland Bridge. Let's get these buttons. Why have I had these buttons here? We're going to kind of use them as an accent to what we've got going on. But let's take a look back. Make sure that we don't have anything crazy going on that shouldn't be on the bridge or anything that's wrong. Okay, excellent. Good. And we've got a few more accents to add while we're at it. Why not? We're going to put our buttons here. 1, 2. See, it kind of creates a little handrail look. I know the buttons don't really do anything, but that's okay. I think especially from this side, it's looking kind of neat coming out of the house, just to give it a little bit more flair. Good. So if you look at the bridge from this angle, it looks like, wow, it's kind of floating up and hanging there. Could use a little bit more support, so we're going to add it, and we're going to use fence gates to do that. You'll see that I've got this floaty look. On the pyramid, I've taken out my little wooden bridge, and I've thought about how am I going to make an entrance to the pyramid. I'm going to leave it just like that. It's like Flight of the Navigator stairs. Ooh, mystical. And I've always liked that about it. So I'm going to leave it like that and not create a little bridge or an island. Maybe the pyramid landed and the little stairs came out. But I want more support on this. This is a less mystical bridge. This is just a wooden bridge that's holding up itself. So how can I add more support? I've been wondering. And I'm going to use fence gates to do that. How did I want to put these gates? I think right here. Alright, so what you do is you put that in there like that, and then you open them up. And let me back up, and you can see the fence gate doesn't actually touch the ground, and it creates almost like a brace type look that hooks onto the log. So I really like that look. So let's do that on the other side also. We want to make sure we put these down the right way. I'm famous for not putting fence gates in the right way, so I might have to do this a few different times. But we've got those, so let's match it on the other side. Oh, run, run. Okay. And put it there. Okay, and one more on the other side. We're going to have to put a piece of dirt down to be able to lay the gate, because you can't put the gate on thin air, and then you can take the dirt out. So you have to put something underneath the gate to be able to put the gate down. Alright, great. Alright, now I still think there's some more gates that we can add. We've got that little floaty part kind of taken care of, but the middle part could use a little bit of support in there. So let's add some gates to the middle. But again, we can't really put a gate in without having dirt down first. So which way do I want the gate facing? Let's decide that first. Let's take a look at our bridge. I think this gate could go off to the right, and matter of fact, looking at it, I don't think it'll matter, because they're going to go back and forth, and that is a-okay with me. Here we are. Let's put a piece of dirt there and here, and one more there. Good. And then we're going to put our gate facing this way. Alright, good. And we've got really 4 different places we could put this. So we're going to, oh, I don't want to do that. Let's get that out now just to save me some digging later. Let's put this here. And this here. Good. So we did that way. We want this on the other side. Let's go from the other angle. Make it easier on me. Gotta put that right there in the middle. Ooh, can I do this without having to take something out? I might have to take some stuff out to be able to reach this thing. You know what? Let's just save ourselves some time. Let's do some destruction work. Why not? All we gotta do is take out one slab. What's the hesitation here, Brian? Alright, let's make sure my gates go the right way. That gate was laid this way to open that way. So we're gonna put this gate this way to open the other way. No! Oh, that's right. I've got stuff in the way. Okay. This is an easy fix. Let me sleep really quick. That way we've got sort of sunlight to shine on the video to make things brighter. Perfect. Looks like we've got our daylight back. Let's get this gate laid for our brace on the bridge. There we are. Perfect. Let's get this thing covered back up. And then we've got one more to lay. Use our scaffolding here for that. Voila. And I guess it really doesn't matter which way I put the gate down. It just matters which way you choose to open the gate to make it face a different direction. So we've got those ones to the inside, outside. Okay, inside again. Perfect. Let's see how it's looking. I mean, we could add a couple more gates if we don't feel like that has enough bracing look to it in the middle. But no, that's cool. So you can see we've got a little bit more. Let's go ahead and get rid of our extra scaffolding I didn't need that I've put in here. How does the bridge look? Great, look at that. Let's look at it from a couple different angles. You guys know I like to show you the finished work, making sure that it looks nice. So we're looking at spicing up the yard, and I think this does it. We've got the braces on it. We've got lots of color, lots of different patterns of wood. The wood makes it still blend in with the cabin. Yeah. Good. I think it serves its purpose quite well. And now we can get back and forth across our little creek to the house without problems. There we are. Great, let's take a look at the angle that I've put in from the trees that you guys often see me use in the videos. I've been leaving this ladder on the scaffolding here just for easy access for different camera angles. Some of you might have seen that off in the distance and wondered why that's there. But look at that. Excellent. That's pretty cool. That's nifty. One other thing, maybe you guys can give me some feedback on what you think, is whether or not I want to connect the stairway to the house to the bridge. So let's take a look at a couple different sorts of wood maybe I could use for that, and slabs. I think I need to redo these stairs. They're looking a little old school. And I can't really put a slab here because I got those buttons in the way. So I can't put a block there. I could put a slab here to connect the bridge to the house. It doesn't seem like it would make much sense if it didn't connect. Let me know what you guys think. Even though I think it makes more sense, I think for visual reasons it almost does look better without the slabs there. It's kind of nice to have that little piece of grass. You know, I'd have to bring the weed whacker through there to keep the grass low. And I think we need to redesign these stairs. Let me know what you guys think. Thinking about making a just an oak stairway that will match the bridge just a little bit better, something with a little bit more coordination. But the light colored woods match the inside of the house, so and to there, I guess it matches here just a little bit with the lighter oak, but it matches the woods here too. So let me know what you guys think. But for now, let's just see what it would look like if I put some oak in it. So just to see sort of the difference in the colors, let's see what it would look like with an oak color. If I change them to an oak stair, it would look like that color. So let me know what you guys think in the comments, and we'll see you on a future video. It'll be one of those small changes that I just implement and put in. We'll see what you guys think. So thanks for tuning in on the next episode. I am looking forward to making some changes in this area, raising some parts of the ground a little bit, and moving on with the yard project, making this a little bit more pretty and adding in some detail. I know we've been working on some ideas over here, so I was thinking about making a more manicured lawn over here on this side, but after the bridge and the creek, I think a wilder style might be fun too. Throw in some grasses and flowers and so just some different pathways. So let me know what you guys think. Thanks again for coming along, guys. I'm pretty pleased with the way the bridge is working out and looking. Tune back in soon. In today's episode, we may have narrowly missed the opportunity to bridge the gap between space, gravity, and time, but the good news is we have an amazing bridge on a floating island over a creek in front of a house.